YouTube, it's time for another exclusive Girl Chat segment just for you because, girl, we ain't done chatting yet. While a lot of people in a relationship hoping to make positive changes to the person they're seeing, an article in Man Repeller recently asked the question, is it okay to let a relationship change you? And while most people admitted that being in a relationship has changed them in some sort of way, others worried that too much change might actually cause them to compromise their true self. So, ladies, do you think it's necessarily a bad thing to lose a bit of yourself in a relationship?
I don't get why you have to lose some of yourself. Why not just add more to yourself? Like, I think there's a difference. Like, you don't have to sacrifice who you are, but I will say this. It's literally impossible to spend every waking moment with somebody and not allow them to have some influence on your life, whether it's the music they listen to, the movies they're into, the way they speak. It's going to rub off on you automatically. Like, and I don't think that necessarily changes who you are in here. Maybe it just changes how you express it. But I think the core of who you are is always going to be who you are. Now, if you completely lose yourself and change, that's not okay.
I think if the change is for the better, yes. Yeah. But if the change is not, you know, like maybe your partner has habits that you don't know about, or maybe, you know, you don't necessarily do.
Yeah, like don't start doing drugs with the guy.
Right.
I get it. I see where
I
you're
want
going.
us to be closer.
I see where you're going. Don't try the crack with him. It's not cute.
Exactly.
No, you know, I hear you on that. When I think about this, it makes me remember the relationship I was in, because I actually think I did start to change in that I'm just a natural people pleaser, and I want to make other people comfortable. So in that relationship, it got to a point where I had to just kind of quiet down certain things that I wanted to talk about, things that I'm super passionate about, that made the other person uncomfortable. You know, he came from a family that didn't want to talk about those things, or you know. So I realized, without knowing that I was changing, that I just started to be submissive and suppress those issues, and kept it to like my friends who wanted to talk about those things. But when you're in a home, you're right, you can't eat, sleep, and be with somebody all the time and let those things happen to you. So you know, you actually even noted it one time. When I started dating again, you were like, oh, you talk about these things so much more now. Is it the influence of somebody you're dating? And I was like, no, this is just who I am. These are the things that I'm woke about. These are the things that I care about. But it felt relieving to see that you saw the things about me that's always been there that I suppressed.
Yeah, you became more like yourself.
Yes.
But that's a beautiful thing. And I think someone that truly loves you the right way will influence you and encourage you to love yourself more. Like, I really believe... I really believe that when you're loved properly, you become the best version of yourself. Like, watching my husband fall in love with me made me fall in love with myself, and I'm sure you guys will experience. You'll be like, yo, I am dope. That is fly about me. Oh, I do have nice skin. Like, when I think when somebody else points out things in you that maybe you've taken for granted or that you overlook, I'm sure with James, he's probably said to you, looking good. Talk about that hip-to-waist ratio.
Yes, it's so true.
And now, I'm sure she'll look in the mirror and notice things that he said about me. He's like, that is dope about me. I am funny. I do have a dope sense of humor. I am fun to be around. And that is a great thing. I think, what kind of influence do you think James has had on you? Do you listen to different kinds of music?
First of all, what you're talking about, I relate so much to, because we're talking about compatibility. And I think that, if anything, any young woman out there, whatever relationship, I don't care who the person is, you have to have compatibility. If you don't have compatibility, you're not going to be happy. You can try to get along, and you will try to suppress, but you will not ultimately be happy. So you have to find that compatibility. I mean, the things is, like with James, I used to like to stay home a lot. He likes to go out. But now that's a positive change. To go out, experience life, go to museums, go to concerts.
So dope.
It's just wonderful when you find someone that you're compatible with.
Yeah, so, that makes you radiate. Never have somebody who dulls your shine. There are things about you that are radiant. Let it glow.
Try new things, get into them, and don't let nobody make fun of you or make you feel dumb for trying new things either. Don't let that happen.
And that's all the time we have for today. But don't forget to subscribe to The Real's YouTube page. Stay up to date to all our exclusive content. And make sure to comment. Let us know what you want to talk about next. Finally, make sure to watch The Real every day. Until next time. Thank you so much.